Seven. Welcome everybody to another It's been a minute.
It's lonely and cold.
Hello. Okay, let me do this again.
It's so lonely and cold.
Let's go. Welcome everybody to another exciting episode of On the Couch, where we dive deep into the mortgage broker world. We talk about what it takes to be a mortgage agent, and we discuss the financial literacy. So let's get right into it. I am your host, Johnny Supa, and we're here with
Danny Cardoso.
Before we get into the episode, let's talk about where the hell did you go, Johnny?
Oh my goodness. I think the world saw it already. I haven't gone on vacation in 2 years, so let's put some perspective into that first. Danny and I work our asses off.
We sure do.
Yeah, so I went to the Dominican for a week with the family at the end of August, and then I just did a few days in New York City, watched Pearl Jam at Madison Square Garden, which was totally epic. And just
That's cool.
walked around
That's
New
very
York
cool.
City. Yeah. The concert was incredible. Like, that was the highlight. Like, the set list was incredible. The crowd was amazing. The weather was great. Stevie Van Zandt came on stage. If you don't know who he is, he's Silvio Dante from The Sopranos. He jumped on stage, which was totally cool. They played Rocket in the Free World. That was the close of the show. He did an acoustic session.
He was
the guitar.
on the guitar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
I'm not, like, I listen to their music. I think I got a little bit more into Pearl Jam because of my wife's cousins. They host this huge Thanksgiving, I'm going to say dinner. And after dinner, we all go outside and there's a huge fire, and everybody, one of them or two of them are on the guitar, and they're all playing songs, and everyone's like singing and dancing and whatever.
And it just happens to be Pearl Jam that they play?
Well, I'm sure it's a lot of Pearl Jam too, right?
Yeah.
It's not just them, but so
But more importantly, is New York City dirty, scary, full of crazy people?
New York is exactly what you think New York is. It's everything you see. It's New York City. It's busy, it's dirty, but it's beautiful. It's New York. It's very dirty. Like, I mean, I appreciate Toronto so much more coming from New York City because our highways are clean.
our streets are clean.
Our streets, like, there was
Our
one.
downtown is clean.
Yeah.
Our parks are clean.
Yep. Like, we're very blessed. Yes, like we were talking off air, the population there is considerably more than what we have in Toronto. But I still think, like, shout out to all the workers in Toronto and all the cities and all the municipalities. You guys deserve a thumbs up because unreal compared to there. Like, there's every 13 feet is 13 feet of garbage. It's unbelievable. Like, but I get it. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but New York is New York. It's beautiful. The skyline is gorgeous.
For you. Getting right into the episode, here's the thing. We got to get back into the groove. Now, off air, we were talking about something, and it looks to me that Johnny and I maybe disagree with Danny on this. Danny, we had another drop from the
Hold
interest
on a
rate.
sec. Hold on a sec. Before we even go into that,
Oh, you got to do the call?
are we going to do the call or are we
Is it
not
right
gonna do
now?
the call? Because if we're going to do the call, we're going to do the call now.
What's his name?
John, you want to write this down? I'll take notes for you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, John.
Yes.
Hey, John, how are you? It's Johnny Supa calling from your Nesta Financial.
Nice.
Hey, John. Yeah, John, you booked a call with us to.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. You caught me off guard with the name.
No problem. Yeah, we're not famous yet, but we're your Nesta Financial, a Dominion lending franchise.
Nice.
Good. I was hoping I can help answer some of your mortgage questions.
Well, I was looking. I saw your ad, and I'm in a situation where I locked in with a company. I got called Alpine Credit.
Alpine credit, where no one gets approved, where everybody gets
Well,
approved.
no, I got approved, but the problem was, what happened was when I got beat on I'm self-employed, and I got beat on a business deal, and it, it, uh, it snowballed, and I've missed a couple of payments. And I quickly found out that they weren't on my side, and I tried to at that point I said, well, you know what? I'd like to refinance. I still have like $200,000 of equity on my house, and they told me that I was at the maximum at 60%, and it was almost like they wanted me to fail. So, um, so I spent the next 3 months catching up, and interest rates went up, and then May come around, and that was when I was ready for refinance or re-signing, and I ended up signing for them again. So I saw your ad, and I thought maybe this guy's got a solution to my problem.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's always a solution. So let me know a little bit more. So tell me about your employment. What was the business deal that went sour, and what is it that you do for work?
I work on boats for a living. I'm just a single proprietorship, small businessman, one person, and the business deal that went sour was the guy never paid me to fix his boat, and I thought I wasn't too worried because I still had possession of the boat, and one day the friggin' bailiff showed up with a tow truck, and they had all the paperwork, and he took the guy's boat. So I guess the guy got his boat repoed, and I was the middleman, and I had to go to court, and I didn't have any paperwork on it. So that's how I got screwed.
Okay.
Since then, the guy's paid me $2,000 of $7,200. He's been there twice.
Okay, John. All right. So, and tell me more about the work that you do. So you are a boat mechanic, I take it?
Fiberglass guy. Do
Okay.
fiberglass work.
All right. And
In Muskoka, in right near Bala.
okay, and you're a sole proprietor, so you do a lot of business, and this is getting deposited into a business account?
No, it's just in my personal account.
Okay, and how long you been doing this work for?
30 years.
Okay, so you haven't, this is something you started yesterday. You've been doing this for quite some time.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the property also located in Muskoka?
Yeah. I'm 3 doors from Lake Muskoka. Are you familiar with Muskoka?
I am a little bit, yeah. I'm from
Yeah, because you're the guys from Bolton. You're out of Bolton.
we are, yes, that's correct.
Okay. I'm literally 5 minutes from Bala. What else can I tell you about it? It's an older house. It's built in 1924.
Okay.
But it's got vinyl siding on it, and I put a new roof on it last year. It was $10,000.
Okay.
And I've upgraded the roof truss up in the attic from 2x4 construction to 2x8 to pass code. I've got new windows in on the lake side. That was $2 or $3,000.
Okay.
And then so the main floor, I have a big kitchen area, large kitchen area with a deck, and then I have a pool table room with another sliding doors and another deck, and a Muskoka room on the front.
Okay.
And upstairs there's 3 bedrooms.
Okay. And so is the mortgage totally all of it with Alpine credit?
So I have 2 mortgages on the property with Alpine. One's $200, the other one is $74,000.
Okay. And what do you think the property's worth?
It was appraised a year ago at $450, and I thought it was low.
Yeah, last year's appraisals might be a little lower. Okay. So
I have a lot of real estate customers, and they're telling me because of my proximity to the lake and the size of my lot and stuff that it should have been more than that. But I guess I didn't present it as well as I could have.
okay.
And you know what? The snow was on the ground when they came and appraised it. So like I have 60-foot yard that hadn't been bloomed or anything either, right?
Yeah, that could definitely the appearance can make a
Has a
difference.
nice huge front lawn, nice grass, and the yard's all fenced off. So,
Okay, John.
I was wondering, what percentage of equity do you guys go to?
Yeah, so it does depend on the lender, and it's also going to play a factor of the area that we're in. But 65, I would say up to 75% is what we could probably.
I'll tell you what my problem is.
And of course,
I'm gonna be on probably. I'll tell you. I'm gonna be straight up with you because I can't. Other than my bank statements, I can't prove I haven't done my taxes in 4 years. So.
okay, so then that's that. With that being said, it's going to limit us onto the lenders that we can go to, but we can still find you a solution. But the best thing that what we do here at our office is when we get all the documents, we cross-reference everything, we make sure everything's accurate, and then we're going to build you a budget based on your situation and give you the best solution that we think is suited for you. And it's more importantly, not even getting you in the mortgages, but how are we going to get you out of it after? Because it's easy to put you in a mortgage, John. It's how do we get you out? How do we get you back to the bank side? Some of our business partners that we work with are chartered accountants. They can help you get your taxes up to date and get you back on the right track. But it's going to take time and the right plan.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So having said that, you can send me the list of stuff you need, and I guess to get the bank statements, do I just go onto my TD Easy Web account and screenshot them? Is that what I do?
Yeah. So what you can do is you go to your Easy Web banking, and then you do the report for the last 12 months.
Yeah.
And instead of taking screenshots, you can actually download them as PDFs. So if you ask the printer or the computer to print, you can save as PDFs. I'll walk you through all of that. I can send you step-by-step instructions on how to do that.
I don't have a printer.
You don't need a printer. You're just going to save them on the computer and send them to me.
Okay.
And then
you'll have to tell me how to do that.
Yeah, I'll walk you through it.
All right. So send me that stuff there, and we'll talk again tomorrow.
Yeah, or even later today. I'll send you some details later.
I won't be home till after 5.
That's fine.
I'm launching this afternoon, so if you don't hear from me today, it'll be tomorrow morning. Is this your number?
It is. This is my cell phone.
Okay, and your name is John?
Johnny. Yep.
Okay, my name's John too.
So, all right, we're gonna get along just fine.
Okay.
All right. So I'll send you a list, and then I look forward to helping you, John.
Okay. Thanks so much.
You're very welcome. Take care. Bye.
Let's go.
All right, so I took all the notes down for that. The reason why we did this on the call, or on this, I'm not gonna say the call, but on the show,
Oh, we did.
is because we're obviously building a CRM right now, and in the CRM gives us the ability to take in leads right from Facebook right into our CRM.
It books our calendar.
And it books our calendars, and I guess we forgot to block off the calendar for
today
for the podcast. So we're like, you know what? Why don't we do an episode based on this call?
But so this episode can go two ways. So for all the mortgage agents that are out there, if you're not booking, like if your calendar is empty in time slots, it's because you're not booking appointments, and that's the biggest goal. Like we tell it to our agents all the time: outbound calls, live connections, booked appointments. And until you build revenue in your business, you need to strap your boots, go out there, pound the pavement, get your referral networks to start sending you some business and hopefully build some value for them so they do so. And then when you start doing that, then you can start monetizing or getting different avenues, which is what Danny and I are working on, doing, advertising or pay, PPCs, what are pay-per-clicks, right? So there's a saying up here somewhere, and this is not a negative, but a lot of people play victim, but it's hard to, I don't know the situation, right? I don't know who the person is. Alpine Credit is not through a brokerage. Alpine Credit is an institution that, of course, Alpine Credit, where homeowners get approved, right?
Yeah, as long as you own a home.
Yeah, as long as you own a home. So, I mean, they have great marketing. They're not that bad. I've dealt with them on multiple occasions, getting people out of Alpine Credit. It's been a while actually since I've had an Alpine Credit file come my desk,
I feel like they're being used a lot right now.
but they spend a lot of money on marketing. They're huge. So no, that was a real sales call. And please, for the salespeople that are out there, they're gonna come and critique me. Please don't, because the sales call went perfectly. If you ask me, the guy sending me documents. That's my main goal. Just like our motto says, in order for us to provide accurate information and to avoid any misunderstandings, I have to review all documentation. When you call me and ask me about an evaluation or if I can help your situation, my answer is yes. Because I say this before, there's an ask for every seat. There's, a key for whatever you want to say. But yeah, I can definitely help you, but I need the information. And I can only commit if you commit. So if you commit to documentation, I can commit to you.
There's always going to be more to the story. And again, he brought up that he hasn't done his taxes. So he's saying, "Oh, Alpine Credit put me in a bad position," but this guy hasn't done his his taxes.
So if he hasn't done his taxes, we don't know.
Well, the traditional banks aren't going to look at you if you don't have your taxes done. So taxes are very important.
But if you're not doing your taxes, you're a disorganized person,
Yeah.
right? And the fact that you're in a private and you're telling me you're not doing your taxes, just sort of,
And blaming it on one specific transaction, like one guy screwed you because he didn't pay for the boat repairs, just tells me that it's what people are preaching now. Like, you can't blame others for your failures, right? It's your responsibilities are your responsibility.
So if someone doesn't have their taxes and they come to you, is that the first thing you'll tell them and say, look, if you don't have your taxes done, we can't help you?
No, we can help you.
we can help you 100%.
Of course.
We can help
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
It's just see, if for those listening, I asked 5 questions on the whole call, and I did the least amount of talking. The client did all the talking, because asking those are, to me, are simple qualifying questions, getting the information I need to shorten my research that I need to do. Because right now I'd be sitting here, if I didn't ask those questions, I'd be like, well, can I take him to TD or Scotia? Who lends up there? Like, I don't even have to think about that anymore, because you haven't done your taxes. So now you're in this category of lenders, and now I need to figure out who's going to lend in Muskoka based on that category. And that's really all I need to focus on.
And how are you guys able to help someone if they don't have their taxes? Because you don't know what their income is.
Because then it's just equity based. So we're just equity lending, just like Alpine Credit did. So it'll be no different, but the only difference is Alpine's not going to coach you on how to get you out. Alpine wants to stay in there as long as they can.
Yeah, 100%.
That any bank wants to stay there, or any investor. Where Danny and I, our strategies are always to exit you from the problem you have. The problem, his taxes are his number one problem.
Yeah, that's a major problem.
Yeah, his taxes are number one problem, and maybe we don't know what his credit score is like. We don't know what his liabilities are like. Maybe he's got $100,000 boat that he owes $100,000 on. We don't know that yet. So we're gonna.
What if his credit cards are maxed out?
That's fine.
That's also fine?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We can still work with you and consolidate that. If like, it's, by the sounds of it, there is some room in equity in his property. I mean, if his credit cards are maxed out, this would be a good way to use the home equity to pay out that debt.
He scheduled the call for us to call him today.
I am actually going to go back to our conversation with this guy, John.
Yeah. So this is what happens. He sees the ad, he clicks on it, he fills out a form, and the form then pushes him to appointment set. Once the appointments pushes him to the CRM then starts communicating. It sends him a text message, sends him an email. He responds.
Does a voice drop.
Does a voice drop on his voicemail.
And this has nothing to do with you.
I haven't done anything
I
yet.
haven't done anything yet.
Yeah. So
I'm going to say,
this all
for him to
automation.
book, appointment details, booked September. Oh, actually, he actually booked right away.
Did he? Yeah. Okay, that's good.
But we actually touched him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times before this call.
Wow. And for those that watch,
And that was our first time conversating with him.
so for those that are in our office or sit on any of our sales calls, we say that you need a minimum 12 touches before you get any business. A lot of people ask for marriage on the first date. This guy was touched by us. How many times? He said 8 times.
8 times before that call.
Before
We
I
haven't
haven't
even spoken
I haven't
to
even
him
spoken
once.
to him yet. and we touched them 8 times.
Wow.
Through text messages, through emails.
Voice drops.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So agents that are out there and they want to know more about this, you should reach out to Danny and I because we're pretty good at it.
And now the next thing coming up is like we have AI that's going to be that we're also going to be introducing to this, which I can't wait because that's hopefully within the next month. And we can actually, we're not the ones going to be doing these discovery calls.
No, that discovery call will be an AI.
An
What
AI
I just did will
agent.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about this really quickly. So I love.
I don't want to go too much deep because
I don't
want to
go
here
deep.
yet.
I just
don't bring it out yet. But
no, not
we're
about
almost
not
there.
about that. I want to ask you guys a question. So, I'm not trying to put this person under the bus. It was a conversation that came up yesterday at my son's birthday party. Was yesterday. Love the family. You guys are awesome. Yeah, happy birthday, Jesse. So AI, we're big on AI. So my buddy Corey was talking about AI and what our thoughts are, and he's trying to implement it into his business, which is beautiful. And then my sister-in-law mentioned, oh, this AI is going to take away a lot of jobs. I'm like, I don't think so. I think it's going to create more. And then, it wasn't like we didn't get into it wasn't like a battle, like you're right, you're wrong. Her perspective is that she thinks it's not going to be it was more of like, it's going to take away things. And I said, no, people thought the same thing about the internet. And did the internet create more jobs or did people lose more jobs?
Created a lot more.
So AI is going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I truly think AI will create more work. It's going to eliminate things. Yes. The minutia.
But it's going to make the world turn a lot more faster.
Yes.
Which, if the world's turning faster, it's already creating more jobs in other fields.
Yes.
And
In tech world. Yeah. So I think, where we're heading is a really good direction, and yeah.
And what direction are we headed in now, Danny?
are we officially talking about the bottle sitting next to Johnny? I guess we got a bottle of tequila.
I don't know if it's a Dominican bottle. I know. I just bought it in the Dominican.
No, guys. All tequila is made
Mexico.
in Mexico. So let's go back.
This is actually made in Mexico. And what's the name of this bottle?
So it is called Gila Tequila. It is a big brand. We've had this brand on the show before. Yes, we have.
Yes, we have had a bottle of this on the show
It was
before.
Resposado last time.
It was the Reposado,
Yeah.
so now we have the Añejo.
Yeah. So I bought this in. I did actually. Yeah, of course we can. We'll get some glasses.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yep. I'm still. Yeah. So I'll tell you where I bought it at the airport. It is actually really good.
Okay, I'll talk about it quickly.
I like the bottle. Go ahead, Danny.
This bottle is fermented in stainless steel tanks, without fibers, distilled twice, aging in American white oak barrels, whiskey used barrels.
So what's the price? I missed that part.
The price,
No, it's just under.
Johnny, would you pay for this? Because I don't.
I paid
Can we
90
buy this at the
90 bucks.
LCBO? Because
I think I paid $90 if I'm not mistaken. I think so.
Never pay 90 for a bottle of tequila.
I probably wouldn't, but I was on vacation.
Danny, have you ever tried this one before?
I have not.
Guys, listen. As Stefano's pouring some tequila,
You cannot buy this at the LCBO, so you know.
no, it's not right.
You said that
No.
you can't.
Sorry, no. Duty. I think I bought it at the duty free in Dominican. So the conversation of this show started with, the question of where we think the market is headed, and we'll talk about that more on another episode. But I think the call. Cheers. Holy, you poured half a glass for yourself there. It's beautiful.
Good for you, buddy. No.
No,
It's good that
no,
you
drink it. You're drinking it.
If I finish all that, you're going to be making a whole bunch of bloopers on me. That's funny.
I don't know, boys. Tell me.
So,
Well, it's also 10 o'clock in the morning. I mean, no, it's not. Fuck it. Yes, it is.
so
It's not bad. That was my shoe.
Just like the Reposado, this is strong alcohol. Like you can feel the alcohol, the strongness being going down your throat.
burn, yeah.
I do taste caramel, which is nice.
Well, I have to wet my. I haven't had anything yet this morning.
So my job on this podcast is definitely to make the scores make sense. And let's start with you, Johnny. Appearance.
Yeah. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. I bought the bottle. Okay. And the appearance is weird but Mexican. Like the lizard's there. It does look nice. I don't remember if I liked the last bottle. I don't think I did. It's a nice. I think it's nice. It's grown on me.
Giving it out of 10 for the appearance.
I think it's a good 7.5 out of 10.
7.5.
Yeah.
Now let's go straight to the price because in the history of this podcast, you do not do well with $90 bottles.
No, I don't, and I don't think it's worth $90. So that's going to get a 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, is the flavor, the taste.
So, like Danny's saying, it does hurt on the way down the first time, but it's also, I mean, I don't know, my palate might be a little off right now because
What are you giving it? Don't you dare go back over 7.
it's not bad. Like, take another sip, guys.
I did it.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
You know what my problem is on this podcast? We've had such good tequila.
Yeah, I know.
that when you try something like this, suddenly you really rank it low.
So yesterday I landed on Saturday afternoon, and me and my cousin, I had to use the washroom. So I'm like, I left the car here for the week because it was easy. So, and then he's like, holy shit. Like he's all the tequila. I'm like, do you not watch our show?
That's the thing.
Yeah. And like, it's the thing. So we need to put some more shorts about the tequilas out there. But I'm like, he's like, wow, these are incredible. I'm like, you got to try. So I poured a little bit of the Adicion. He was like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, dude, that's tequila.
Actually, I had some cava.
Oh yeah.
Some
Cava
cava.
de Oro.
Cava de Oro.
Yeah.
And
Black bottle?
I'm pretty sure it was an anejo. And it was nice. It was very nice, man.
It's probably the best. I think that's still, it'll be on the show again one day.
Okay, never mind. We'll get there.
The flavor.
Flavor, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10.
So overall, you're about 7.
7 out of 10, yeah.
You know what, man? As I keep trying this,
It's not
It's
bad.
gotten a lot smoother.
Yeah.
I think the first one was like,
Whoa.
We're
Yeah.
actually coming to that now. We're going to touch on the appearance for you.
so the appearance bottle, it's nice. I mean, I don't know. You know me, but like, it's not bad. It's 7.5. Like, yeah, why not? Like, I mean, if you put it on your display cabinet, like it's somewhat presentable. Like, I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah, it's a beautiful bottle.
Yeah,
All right, so 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. It's small. It looks like a tequila bottle. Like,
Yeah.
right. I feel like it does look like a tequila bottle. $90. I mean, for a Anejo, guys, Anejo $90 is not bad. Reality. I'm not going to say it's a very good Anejo
Yeah.
in a sense, but if you're into Anejos, $90 isn't that bad. Although I feel like it tasted more like a Reposado than it did an Anejo, to be honest. So
So what are you giving it out of 10?
the bottle,
The bottle is 7.
yeah. The taste was strong at first. It got lighter.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The cost, $90. I'll give it a 7.
And flavor, of course.
Flavor got better. It's actually grown on me a little bit. It's a little bit too strong for Anejo, if you ask me.
And it's twice distilled.
It's twice distilled.
Yeah.
What are you giving it for flavor?
For flavor, I'm giving it a 7.
So 7. Boys, here's what we're going to say.
This is a 7 bottle for me.
Something that people have to understand is we've tried almost 30 different bottles of tequila on this.
More. Yeah, more.
Oh, way more.
Yeah.
The question is, once you've had that many, do you taste something like this and say it's nowhere near as good as we've had? And someone else that's never tried it would come in here and say, what are you guys talking about? It's amazing.
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there's people that are going to love this bottle.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
100%.
No? Here, pour it in my cup. It's not all of it, but pour me some back in here. Yeah, why not?
All right. Well, I guess that's the episode. So,
Yeah.
So where can they find you guys if they want to have any hate mail?
Well, I do want to say this out there right now. When you see our videos, our shorts, and you see Danny talking or you see me talking and you message us like, oh, that was amazing. Click the video, go to the link and watch the whole episode, please.
Oh, the short isn't the whole episode?
No, the shorts are not the whole episode, guys. So if you like the show, share the show so we can grow. You can find us on the Couch Podcast 23 on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok. And then please, you can find us here at 12 Par Boulevard in Bolton. You can find me at Your Nesta Financial. I have some new pics. If you see, I had some photographer took pictures of me in New York. It was awesome.
Looks good.
I changed my profile picture. By the way. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, it's cool. And then Danny,
You can find me here on this couch in 12 Par Boulevard.
you can find me on this couch in pain.
Fuck, man. Like, remind me not to sit like that on the couch again.